What do you think's that, Gordon, for a show around, hey? I'm in what they call God's country. This is the Knapp. I'm in South Wales. Last week's video was the boat trip. Big experience for me, that was. Big fish, handling a bit differently, and when they decide to go over the side like you saw with me eel, they just go, and I didn't want to get it in the boat to have to pick it up. So I got slimed all down my side. But what a day we had on the boat yesterday. Thank you very much, Andrew. It's much appreciated. It was great company with Daniel, John, Stephen. It was brilliant. All on the Sea Leopard. Go check it out if you want a boat trip. There's many other boats, but I'd check out the Sea Leopard. This is the one that I've been on. I can only say that it's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. We're here at the Knapp. We've got Andrew up on the beach. He might wave if he sees us. If I wave at him, he'll wave. Look, see, there's Andrew. He'll be a little dot in the landscape. I'm here with Tom. I've not even cast it out. Tom's getting his gear ready. This rod here is ready. When I turned up here, I had a new visitor. Who could that be? I'll go down and show you. Yes, I got me hat on, because it's sunny and I'm ginger. I think that's the UK, Britain over there. We're in Wales. So I'll come and show you this chap. He's a legend in his own lifetime. Yeah, he's the main fisher on South Coast, along with Gareth. Let's not forget Riverside with me. But there he is, look. The laughing chap himself, it's Casters.
What's happening, guys? I like the what?
See? Nice to meet you, mate.
Pink rod's out.
Pink, it looks orange now.
I haven't got my pink hoodie on like you today, mate.
No, well I had my blue one got slimed, so covered in slime.
Hello everyone. Good.
Yeah, you're right, Josh.
Happy bite.
Father and son.
I saw you Camry.
What?
It's welcome to Wales.
Oh, is it? Do you speak Welsh?
Well, a little bit.
A little bit. But yeah, so you're down for how long? Couple of hours, 3 hours?
Hours today, yeah. If I'd known prior, you could have made a day out of it. But
Yeah.
here we are.
You got other things on?
Yeah.
Nice to get a bit of fishing though, isn't it?
That's it, isn't it?
So is that Britain over there, or is that Wales?
That's Bristol, over.
That's Bristol.
Yeah.
Give Tony a wave, eh?
Yeah, you wouldn't be far out over there.
No, working on his lorries.
You haven't been out for a while.
So what are you targeting today, mate?
Well, down here now, probably rays.
Yeah?
Over Port Carey, it's good for bass over there on the pebbles.
Right.
Yeah, more than likely a ray.
That's oopsie.
And the dreaded dogfish.
Yeah, well,
You
they're
like them,
all right. I
don't you?
like them, yeah. One of them scarred Tom yesterday, but he detoled it, and apparently it doesn't hurt today.
Is it?
Yeah, so if he gets nut by it, a bit of detol on.
Good
They must
tip.
have something on the skin that
Yeah.
affects you or something, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I've had
But
many,
yeah.
many a burn of them.
Oh yeah?
Oh yes.
Along with other burns, I expect.
Oh aye.
Can't talk like that with your lad here, we'll corrupt him.
I know, be quiet.
Right, good luck, mate.
And yourself.
So yeah, let's get my gear ready, and what we'll do is, you better have a pork pie for me, or a scotched egg. Mind you, what will my doctors say? They'll say, what your bloody, this water's going out quick, I don't know. So yeah, let's get the reels on this rod. And yeah, it's bloody brilliant. Free parking as well, you can't beat it, can you? Free parking.
Where have you practiced on?
Yeah.
Took your weight out, but
You've got it, are you?
yeah.
If you never got one of them weights, Tom, you can just...
I did get one, we took it out.
Yeah, it's in your bag in your van.
Oh,
You've
is
still
it?
got it, I ain't nicked it. You can knock your grip wires off,
Yeah.
and then you don't get any while you're getting used to it, if you know what I mean. Chocolate bars are in here, Tom sandwiches. Will not die with salmonella. Yeah, so we're in sunny Wales. I just cast it out. It went well. Not perfect, never will be. Hopefully it'll get nearly perfect. But I looked over and there was casters watching me, and I thought, oh, a bit of pressure here. Is the clicker gonna click? I reckon casters was thinking, but it all went fine. So, but yeah, absolutely cracking beach. Look at it. It's Andrew again. I'm gonna go up and see him in a minute, but it'll be a struggle for me. Yeah, it's terrible for parking, unbelievably so. It's ever so hard to get to. Extortionate fares as well for parking. Yeah, and if you're a fisherman, you won't want to come down here. That'll leave more spaces for me then, for when I come. But you know, all joking aside, it's a great beach. And first bait is out. We've got a bluey on it. I might put bluey on the second one as well, because that's the defrosted bait at the moment. I've got the squid out. Got squid, bluey, mackerel, and might have something else. I don't know. Sand eel, I think. Raised today, hopefully. Raised today. It's one long one, wasn't it? Right. I just said one long one because I had the camera on for so long, and it had one. I don't want you to think I'm talking about anything else, because this channel's not for kids. So we're not talking about anything that's long, apart from eels. It's getting there, innit? It'll soon be there. Pendulum next. I might do some pendulum when I get near the end of the session. I might have a bit of a swing about, not cast, but just do the motions. So anyhow, Muddy, that's enough about casting. Right, now then, here's one for people. Both these casts are gone about the same distance. Yeah, we've got this reel. One reel's got 0.35mm line on, and the other reel has got 0.30 on. And let me just show you the difference. There's the 0.35 line, way down the spill, and that's only ordinary 15 pound line, 0.35. This one here, that's 15 pound line as well, but it's 0.30. Look at the difference. Gone out the same distance, but just that 0.5 of a mil makes all that difference. So I know which line I'm going to be putting on mine. What do you think, Tom? Are you happy?
Oh yes.
It's nice there, isn't it?
Just been doing some practice casts.
Yeah, gone all right?
First couple was terrible.
It's been a long while, hasn't it?
It's going straight now, so that's all right. What is it you're using?
I've got to put bluey on because it's defrosted.
Oh, okay.
And I'd leave that squid out, just put it on the side of the box. Take the towel out of my box as well, and you can have it on your stand, can't you, for you?
Yeah. Oh, one of these?
Yeah. Careful, because they've got sharp bits on the top, down the back.
Alright.
And it will cut you. So if you take the head off,
yeah,
take the tail off, and then there's two baits there. If you cut it like that, what have you got on? Flapper or a...
Flappers.
Right, get the squid.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, didn't know that.
They come bearing gifts.
Oh, look at this, eh? Now, are these Welsh put pies?
Well, they got a Union Jack on them, so I'm not
Well,
sure.
well, of course it is. It's Wales, isn't it?
Oh,
Principality and stuff.
there's one for you and one for Tom.
Pork farm.
Thank you very
Thank you very much.
much.
Why do you go fishing without the pork pie?
No, you can't. You're right. Not on your channel, anyhow. We're here together today, so it's pork pies all round. I take.
Happy days.
What's Josh eating?
Pork pie. Nice.
He's got good ears, hasn't he? Yeah, he's got ears like my wife.
Oh yeah. Like a bat in a night.
Not, yeah. Not saying my wife looks like a bat. Are we?
No, he said. He said nothing.
No.
Sorry, bat.
So yeah, it's great hair, isn't it? because we steamed. Well, we went past this right down to Abersummit, didn't it?
Aberthor, is it?
Yeah.
Past that power station.
Yeah.
What about Penarth or Cardiff?
It's got 3 gates. Is it Penarth or Cardiff? Good boat. Worth a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For what little I know about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You've never been on. When Brandon mentioned it a few times, like everything's about you. Yeah, but when you usually come down, the end of the tree line over in Port Carey, but
Yeah. You've got good hips though, ain't you?
it's not that bad of a walk. It's a country park, isn't it?
Is it?
And you can park in there. But
Oh,
it's-
so you can park in there, so you ain't got to park here anymore.
no, but you've got to pay in display.
Oh, so it's free. Shh, I've told them it's a fortune here, you don't come here. It's absolutely terrible, hardly any brass tacks everywhere. So yeah.
Yeah, Shane said last night on a live, so he was down, yeah?
Oh, it wasn't his live then?
No. Did he go live
Was
after?
it Scott?
No, it was not.
Don't know, I got home, mate. I had 3 pints, KFC, because they weren't cooking food, because it was his stag night, the owner. And I got on the bed, and at 10 to 8 I was asleep. He was watching the football, and that was that done. Woke up at 2:30, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, so I left a comment on Andrew's last comment on our video, and he got back to me about 10 to 9 this morning. So I go, Josh, you want to come down to the party for an hour? Well, you could get him, because if I'd known prior that he was coming down,
Why don't you go on Facebook?
never had Facebook.
If you don't even have to use Facebook, do you? Just you're on Messenger then.
Yeah.
Because I'll be coming down there a bit more, because even with these fill prices, it's like 45 quid I filled up yesterday, and that was to come down and to go into Penarth, and then on the way home I stopped at Asda, filled up, so that ain't nothing really, is it, to be honest? 5 hours. But yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah, Shane's on about coming down as well, isn't he?
Well, he was supposed to be here this weekend,
Was he?
but the lightweight, he suffers from seasickness.
Come on, Shane. What's this all
You know
about?
what I mean?
Yeah. Then the boys down. Made all this effort to come down, yeah?
Didn't come.
And you, Scott?
He'd probably pulled out 2 by now.
Yeah, fair play, Jane, man. You're good fishing, man. You're talking about Scott, then. Couple of legs. You, Scott, Tom,
Right, you.
sitting on the box.
I should do that. I don't have many stickers on my box, but I'll have yours on there.
What we going on?
Yeah. Well, we'll fish it out and then probably till about 3 o'clock, and then we'll. I think it's going to forecast rain or something. It's going to be a lot of rain.
You travelling back tonight? Or?
Yeah, literally from here.
Should go a bit of a trek.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be a 4-hour trip. That was an hour extra because of traffic jams and stuff. But
I was saying on the news yesterday, going down to West Wales, and all go yesterday, it was gridlock.
yeah. But yeah, no, we'll come down again. Even it'll probably be me and the missus next time. Probably go to the same place because the food was there absolutely brilliant. You ought to try that Castle Inn. The steak.
Pretty central to everything there, see?
Yeah.
It's not far from, you're not far from Swansea anyway. Here.
It's all about an hour, isn't it? But I can't believe the roads. The roads are absolutely unbelievable. You don't get roads like that in Lincolnshire. And they're just carriageways. But then they knock them down to 50s and 40s and you're like...
470 on the way.
I think it would only be about half an hour, 40 minutes. Without all these restrictions and stuff. But
Which way do you head back home now? And you got the
I'm
M4
gonna go on the M4 onto the M42 past Birmingham, I reckon. Because M5 will take me across. I'll go across Manchester, won't I guess,
Well,
or somewhere.
You're
But
up the M5 towards Birmingham, can't you?
yeah. Oh no, I'm going on the M4 to the bridge to Birmingham, and that way. So I'll end up on the M1 and then cut across. And that'll be that. Andrew's got me these baits, they ain't working yet.
Where you get them from? Ron the tractor?
I guess so.
Old Betty Tony.
I was going to pop in Rhonda tackle, keep airing about it. I was thinking I'm going to pop in and see this, but you run out of time, don't you? Yeah. Glad you brought your trusted rod, not the blue one.
The blue one's in the bag.
Is it?
But I better get things going out through. I'll catch you in a bit.
See you later, mate. So that was Casters. So yeah, go check his channel out, Casters Fishing Wales. Fish all the local marks around here. Same as Riverside with me. Go check out Gareth as well. And quickly is my old mate Danny Shore Fishing. Go check him out, and 2 old oppos that I fish with, Shane and Scott, hardcore fisherman Hull and Holderness Codfather. And there's so many things to say, isn't there? Very rarely, I only normally chuck out and shout out 1 or 2 now, if I remember. So don't want people getting fed up, do you? But go check all their channels out. They're good channels. They put all the effort in. If they put in as much effort as I do, and I know what effort I put in. Fool, don't get me started on diesel. Time, you're fishing, you're filming, all takes a knock. But these rod tips, look at this air. I can't believe this. We've got this white house up there. I don't know if it's a hotel, but if it is a hotel, it once probably someone's house. Unbelievable living there. Look at this view you got. These rods are stationary though, that ain't good, is it? Get this pork pie eaten. Pork pie here, Tom, straight from Wales.
Straight from Wales.
Yeah. Best pork, look at that. I like the way the butter is melted on the pastry soft. Wife will now be laughing, she'll be thinking he's always got to say something. Wouldn't be fishing in Wales though, would it, without a pork pie? Delivered by the pork pie man. Look at this, 0.359, 0.3. Is that the same distance? That's nearly cast as far as I'm cast as the furthest, and that's with bait. Plain bomb, it would have gone that same distance. Still went right. He got out then? Is there anything on it? Not even a weed fish?
Not even a weed fish.
Ah.
Bloody rubbish.
You're meant to be showing me what to do.
I'm trying.
Oh yeah, hey, you're trying. I've just got up to see Andrew, darling. Thought I'd talk to the wife. Right, I've got to walk over all this now, look. The one good thing is with these rocks is they seem to be well seated. Poor bloody Welsh fishermen have got to walk over all this to get to a good mark. I feel for them. Hang on, just got to get a translator. I'm walking up there because my old mate Andrew's up there in a chair on his own. I've got bionic hips, I have, mate. Oh dear.
I can do it.
I'll tell you what, the truck's just going down with boxing.
I know, too, yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
Absolutely. Oh, right. What a toenail I am. Hey, it's absolutely stuff. You're lucky, ain't you?
Beautiful, but beautiful coastline.
I mean, Holderness Coast is nice. But at the end of the day, it's just sand and mud.
Yeah. You got mine head straight across there, see?
Yeah. They were watching me cast, but I hit a good one.
You did. Well done, but you definitely come away again, then, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I spring wiping it, so.
Yeah.
Probably stopped in the same place, to be honest.
It is nice.
Yeah, for the food.
Yeah.
Just for the food. It was so unbelievable.
It's a lovely hotel, family.
He said I'd have come if I'd known. I said, get on Messenger then. It's no good
exactly,
if
you can't get hold of him.
I don't talk like this on YouTube, but he said never, because half the time well, you know, you do a comment and you answer it and that's it, isn't it?
Yeah. It's nice to meet people as well, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mansion in the woods there.
Yeah, I was just talking about that on camera. Is that a mansion or a hotel?
Mansion is.
Is it? He must have some cash then.
Yeah.
He must have some cash. I've got my lines out there.
What's up with this, Kev, yeah?
I've got Bluey on it.
Oh, yeah. And make sure you use sand deal as well.
Yeah, drags are set.
It's 12 low water.
Yeah.
Check.
Well, if it rains at 3, we'll probably be away. That's a good trip, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a good crack at it.
It's nice for you to meet casters in person and that, like, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah, just give me a pork pie.
You 4-5, buddy. No Scotch eggs?
No.
I'm glad Tom enjoyed it as well, like.
Yeah, no, he did, yeah. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind doing again on a boat, because beach fishing is where I'm at.
Yeah.
But I'd like to go on a boat again and get some rubby W on the side or something.
And the sharks,
Yeah.
the blues.
Yeah.
I'd love to go at Milford Haven,
Milford Haven.
yeah. Or Buddy, I think it's one going to Buddy Port. Normally about, is it between 150 and 100 quid per person?
Is it?
Yeah. But you're
Not
talking...
guaranteed at either, are you?
Huh?
You're not guaranteed at either.
You'll have blues. You're not guaranteed of fishing anywhere, but you'll have blues. They also go for porter beetles as well.
Yeah.
See? It's a fishy thing to do with it. I've never done it. I haven't done it for years, like years and years and years. Well, Darren's on about doing it as well. See?
Is he?
Yeah.
Right.
But what he'll do is a 2-day trip, like.
What, so you sleep out in the boat?
You sleep on the boat or you can have bed and breakfast.
Right, okay.
Like Darren sleeps on the boat. So you go fish
That'd
all
be
day.
costly, wouldn't it? That'd be a lot of money, wouldn't it?
Well, we did do a 2-day trip to Tenby. We done 2-day trip to Tenby from Penarth to Tenby. Going up in a boat, fishing for bass and all that, taupe and all that. And we've done a 2-day trip over Drelford. That's £150, like.
Right.
That's not bad, like. So that's for 2 days fishing.
I think I predominantly come fishing, you know, just for this scenery.
Yeah.
I just love. I don't like busy beaches, and this isn't busy.
No.
This at Hut Off, where I've been, which is a small beach because it's not enclosed. Obviously, it's a coastline, but you get a congregation of people, and I can't walk 200 miles down the beach.
No.
If I want to do that, I'd go to Mog's Eye or where I go at Sutton-on-Sea and be on my own. But I like being on a beach that's like this. The views you've got, you can see another country over there.
Yeah.
Water, it's picturesque, isn't it?
It is.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
What I go fishing for. Catching a fish is bonus.
And you've had lovely weather for it
Yeah.
as well, like.
Oh yeah, don't think I'd want to be here in the rain.
The thing is, you drive home out later now, that's going to be the part,
but
isn't it?
I'm at work tomorrow as well.
You are? Oh, fair enough. And our caster's rod is definitely pink. Definitely pink.
It's pink from air, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I must admit, it is nearly orange at the bottom, but
Is it?
yeah, it's
Well,
pink.
from you, it
on
looks pink, doesn't it?
He's the only pink Welshman in his village, I think, with a pink
Oh,
rod.
he's hell of a boy. It's so nice to meet him for the first
Yeah.
time as well, like. And Josh.
I watched all his videos, you know, casters.
I had to watch
And
it
I
as well.
never knew Josh was his son until I got talking to casters on a live or something.
Yeah.
And he said he's my son.
Yeah.
I said, he can't be, he's taller than you.
You got to beat the Welsh now. Look, you English versus Welsh down there on the
And
beach
now
now.
I've just said that to him. I said, mate, if my rod goes now, it'll take me 10 minutes to get there.
That's the only problem with these pebbles. They go under your feet like a bit like.
They do sit quite firmly.
Yeah.
They don't move about, so.
Surprised I haven't seen any planes come in yet either. Because the airport is right there in those fields
Yeah.
there. And they come in really low as well, like.
Yeah,
You swear they can just go over the top of the trees to land there.
that's been a cracking weekend.
But I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Shane should have been there, shouldn't
You should have come, yeah. 100%, yeah. You would have loved it, man.
he? He was fishing last night, through the night, northeasterly, blowing a hoolie.
Oh, sorry.
And there I am, sat in sun.
And it's clean here as well, you mean?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Got some hours in, doesn't he?
Oh, he does, but
Yeah.
I just phoned Daniel now, FaceTimed him. So they're doing alright.
He's feeling not so bad for wear now, is he?
Yeah. Surprising when you're tired as well, that makes a difference when you're drinking as well, like.
Yeah. Well, it takes you out of you on a boat. Because you're up, aren't you? And
Yeah.
you're doing this all the time, but.
So you had his teeth in. You're big.
Who? Daniel?
Yeah,
He's always got his teeth in, hasn't he?
yeah.
So how far does this water go out then, Andrew?
Not much further.
Oh, right.
See the difference in colours as well, can't you?
Yeah. Oh, Cass isn't filming, is he?
No. You normally fish over there, can't you? Like,
Yeah. He said you park in there and pay and
yeah.
just walk through, don't you?
There's no difference there to Anbear, like.
No?
Nah, it's the same area.
Now, when I started the channel up, I said to Karen, I said, wherever we go, we'll always take my fishing rods because I can't walk up hills anymore. I used to be a big walker. And so started fishing. Hip has got worse, but I still go fishing. So wherever I go, I'll have a rod with me. So even if I come down there with the wife, she'll know one of the days I'll be fishing, if not two. But the wife just sits in the van, or she'll come on the beach with me. You see him in the videos,
Yeah.
So, where them rocks are over there at the end of this Knapp beach, what's that? Is that rocky over there?
It was rocky so far, and then the sand out, like.
Right. Right, well I better get down. Check these rods out.
Yes, I'd be off and I was running in and out. I'm
Yeah.
cooked in it.
You're cooking,
Oh, and this is
Mrs. is. Steve's still in the car.
sleeping.
It's a character. When we got to the van, I wish I had the camera on. When he put his coat on and he got stuck in his
I told
coat.
him, I said, watch this. No, he said, mate. I got
Tom
all
was
my
being
dressing.
polite and so was I, but inside I was belly laughing because I was
Yeah.
like thinking, bless his heart. So pull that shelter for him.
Always
He
got
was
to dress
stuck
him.
in
Always
like-
got to dress him. He's a character. I mean, he slept all day and he went to the pool like. He was like he went to Toronto very lucky. He was so close.
Yeah.
I thought you had that fish like.
Yeah. If that fish that bit off,
Yeah.
you said it was a conger, didn't
Yeah.
you? That was the heaviest thing
Yeah.
I was lifting up
Yeah.
that day, and for it to bite through, it must have been a big one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was
And there's £100 line on it, mate.
yeah. Well, the one that I got up and I was trying to stop it from falling back in the boat,
Yeah.
and I put my hip to the side of the boat, and it then went out. I was like, that was an hefty fish. It cut into my finger through the line.
Yeah.
So
You had a few new species anyway.
yeah. No, I've never caught a conger. I won't relish in the fact because they're such big monsters, aren't they?
Yeah.
And handful, you can't pick them up. And
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it was great. So I think if that fish hadn't a bit off, I might have had a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mate, I should eat you again.
Look after yourself. 100%, man. 100%. I love it.
Because I shall be back down there.
Yeah.
And hopefully your back will be alright.
Take your time going down there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fish with you on the beach perhaps, yeah?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
See you later, Andrew.
Bye, buddy. See you, Casters. See you, Josh.
See you later, mate.
Ta, Tom. Ta, mate.
I'm only filming now because if in case I fall. What? I know. See you later, Dad. Oh, got something in my boot now. I'll bring you back in a bit. I made it down. Hell, hurt me. It did. It's hurt me ankle. Hurt me ankle. F***ing stones everywhere. I thought they were all mined and quarried out by now.
They can be on ice, isn't it? A wind picked up an easterly way for it.
Oh, don't say that. What's it like air fishing on an easterly?
A bit not bad.
Is it not? Yeah, look, you're on camera now.
Hello all. It did say that there was a northerly wind, didn't it? This morning.
Is it northerly good then?
Northerly, right? Off your back.
Northerly's up our way, ain't no good.
No.
Easterly's even worse.
Yeah.
You might as well just stay in.
Thing is, around there, you've got so many coves around the coastline, you can
Yeah.
get out to the wind and stuff like.
Yeah, we ain't got that.
Yeah.
The only place we've got is where I fish. If I go on to Holderness Coast and it's blowing in your face, I can go in the river where I fish off that pipe,
Right.
and that's the only thing I've got. So I don't shout about it like some, because you'll turn up there and then you won't be able to get on it,
No.
because there'll be someone on it. So
Yeah, gotta keep
the locals fish it. Locals fish it anyhow in that area, so it ain't fair on them because they go fishing.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there's a few houses down the lane and stuff. So
Yeah, that's the only thing with advertising and marketing.
yeah, I don't. I just say I'm there. Like I've said on it than that.
Yeah.
Parking's terrible. It's the worst parking I've ever seen in my life. Then the price.
Hello. You can bring a camper down there, Stephen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think mine's not going to go back on the road for me.
Why not?
It costs too much money to get it up and running again.
Yeah. Oh, well, VW, is it? Or?
Yeah, it's a VT25. Beautiful van.
Yeah.
But my mum died, and then we went on a holiday, and it sort of like mum had been gone for 2-3 months, and it just went right. We parked it up, and that was that, and it never got started up again, and things changed, didn't it?
Time to flog it on, is it?
I guess so. It probably would pay me to spend £2 on it, getting it back up to scratch,
They hold it
to
cash,
get
don't they?
top money for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you hold it money, they do.
It's petrol as well, so
I know.
cheaper than
More
diesel. And you only do about 30 mile an hour in it. So it's got a VW. It's got a. It's either a 1200, but it's a 1300, but it's only just VW engine, like from yesteryear.
Like a Beetle engine.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
It's a laugh when you're going up the hill and you're getting it into first, trying to keep the revs up, and you're in first and you're getting up the hill and you've got a stream of traffic behind you.
And you were the one moaning about people on the roads.
I'll tell you, if you come and drove through Lincolnshire to where I drive and you get some person who's doing 30 mile an hour and a 60 and you're thinking, Christ almighty.
We had on the way down.
Yes.
Do 40 and a 60 when they always were for about 10 miles. Andrew's gone now, is he?
Yeah. Got a bad back from yesterday.
He said earlier.
I hope we catch some fish.
It would be nice for him.
Good chance of range down there, like.
Yeah.
Josh had his PB bass off a Pebbles over there, Josh, didn't he?
He's about a long, no.
Oh, I'll not. It was about a 6 pounder you had over there, wasn't it?
I ain't caught many bass.
52 centimetres.
Cracking place to be, innit? And fish, yeah. You're so lucky with, like you say, all the coups.
Yeah.
You got them points. I forget what they call them now,
Well,
but
see Tom's point,
yeah.
there, that's where the British record cod was caught off.
right,
so,
yeah,
£44.
yeah. And then as you go that way, there's some more places. There's what's it called? It Money Point.
Yeah.
He said what that island was.
Monknash, Sully Island.
Sully Island, yeah.
Village.
He said you can get on there and then
Yeah,
the
stick on
tide
it for
come
5
in
minutes.
and you're on there. Sounds a good place to go and camp and
Yeah.
fish and
Yeah.
Mumbles Lighthouse is the same in Swansea.
yeah.
You stuck on it for 12 hours. Like.
Very homes, but a hell of a walk.
Here come the bloody dogs.
Yeah, that's some of the marks you have got is a bit of a trek to get to. Like.
That's one good thing when I take my daughter's dog. No dogs come near me because I have him pegged, so he's running round,
Right.
but he's pegged to 8 metres.
Digging holes.
No dogs come, yeah, no dogs come.
The dog's pissing on my boxes.
Right, Cooper,
Would have been there and like,
Cooper, come on.
Never the dogs always there.
half the bloody people can't handle them, can't control them. They don't respond to their commands. Nice dogs, though.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Yeah,
All
right.
Yeah.
Good.
Big bath tonight for them then.
Sorry?
Big bath for them tonight.
Yeah, definitely. The fancier they get the better.
Yeah, my wife says that.
There's a couple more animals turned up, haven't we? Another fella down on
Good
the
job
left.
I'm aircaster. She'd be a handful for you, mate. You'd have to get your son to help you. You have a good luck with that fish.
Oh, right. See you in a bit.
Get this stone out of my boot. I've got a stone in my boot. Well, didn't catch on the first cast. It's been out a while. Tide's gone out, you can see. But bait is still on the hook. Well, we're still filming. I've got bluey and squid on now. We'll chuck this out. No cheeky chucks today. Not while we're on the sand anyhow. Do want to lose my right arm, do I, Alan? Got the Manchester Mafia threatening to cut my arm off. Oh dear. This is going to be a long cast. I think I should have brought the rods down. Right. Right, might actually bring these rods down a bit further because so far up the beach. Tom's moved further down. I've got a line there as well. I need to reel in. It's hard work. People will walk into my lines. What I'll do is I shall end this here, and what I'll do is I'll take this up and move my stuff down. What's happening? I've come over, I thought you had a fish on.
I thought I had something on, Vern. But I didn't. He's coming back untouched.
Yeah, you know why, don't you? Because I'm here.
Hopefully he'll pick up on a flat number.
Is that as far as it'll go now?
Hopefully we're low water now, won't it?
Yeah.
12.
Yeah. 12:15, yeah. Does this beach ever fill up much more than this, or?
Sometimes
Does it?
Sometimes you've got a load of land there. On a big tide, on a 13.5 metre tide, it goes right to the top.
Oh right, cause you're in deep water, aren't you?
Yeah.
Must be good for fishing then.
Yeah. Ogmore Deeps, it's only around the corner. So that's a cracking market.
Yeah.
So, next time we come and try that.
So what made you start filming then?
What's your new lot?
Is it?
Yeah. Basically. Memories as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. You're a long time dead, aren't you? You'll always be on there unless...
Yeah. Talk about getting a camera and all that first, but you were Wednesday and then Martin bought one, eh?
Yeah.
Give it a bash, like, innit? Yeah, I find it interesting, I do. I enjoy it. Enjoy doing filming, enjoy doing a little bit of
Yeah, I do.
I'm learning how to do the editing as well, like.
Well, I ain't done that yet.
I'm not the best at doing that. I wish I had somebody like Tom to do mine as well.
So, Tom's shown me but I've put the computer down, and obviously you forget, don't you? So you've got to show me again. But you ain't shown me everything.
We're like 10 times to remember it.
Yeah, you do. Probably more at my age. They're all expensive houses up there. Then are they in them flats? Are they all expensive?
The Knapp, I reckon, is like Beverly Hills Safari.
Well, it must be, because I drove round there and it's all double yellows everywhere, and I went past the Bentley on the drive. So I thought it's a posh area. No wonder it's got double yellows everywhere. Probably got a counsellor on there.
Alright, yeah, before I go now, I'll give you my number when you're coming down next.
Yeah,
Send
do
you a
that, mate.
WhatsApp or something.
Yeah. You're on WhatsApp, are you?
We'll have to go up
Yeah.
the way as well, won't we?
Yeah. Andrew has said you'll have to
Sort something out.
get a B&B and come up your way then.
Yeah, because I ain't done my shower and that yet.
Still ongoing, is it?
Yeah.
Vern?
I've got carpet to fit this week. I ain't looking forward to it because I'm getting too old and crabby for it. But it's got to be done.
Yeah, he was on about it. I know a couple of videos back.
Yeah, no, it's all right because they're doing the house and they're just getting me in as and when, so it's not like doing a full house in one go.
Yeah.
But the carpet I just got delivered was that big. I couldn't lift my hand. I had to get my daughter up. So either I'm losing strength as I get older, but Terry was struggling the other end.
Oh,
So.
I like things.
And then we got, I forget the lad's name, but he come in a Sprinter van because I couldn't get it in my van because it was too heavy. It was just sinking down. And he came and he was like 6'10", and he was at one end. Terry, who's 6 foot, was at that end, and I'm in the middle like this. I got it, lads. I got it. But oh, it was heavy.
Right there.
So you're fishing it up a bit.
Yeah, we'll probably give it another hour, Vern.
Yeah.
Will you come down to see you, Vern?
I know it's. I feel privileged. Like I didn't contact you on YouTube because I thought they ain't gonna see that or whatever. So
It would be worth a try, yo.
good job you put to Shane, innit?
Yeah. Well, he said, like I said, he said he was down there, so I contacted Andrew, because he said he was with Andrew.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, happy we did now.
You're on camera, Josh. No pressure.
Because,
Casting for Wales now, mate. God's country.
Shane said you were doing a rock mark today.
I was gonna Friars Point.
Oh, right, just round the corner.
Yeah. But I didn't bring any. I don't know if it's onto rocky ground there, so I'd
You're on just
sand.
the
Aeroplane coming. Andrew said they'd be there.
the other way, you usually come in straight across there. Yeah, but you're welting them out now off a ground cast, Vern.
Yeah, it's coming, mate. It was a struggle.
Yeah.
Your weight, because I always have my weight on the right. You try and leave the right, I was like a bloody. But now it's coming, but I've got a sore toe at the minute, so there's another.
Another issue.
Yeah. Couldn't find the nail scissors, so the daughter nicked them. So I had to get the garden chairs, and I think I cut my toe a bit, and it's swollen up.
Oh, nothing worse than that.
It's better now, but weren't good.
Nothing worse than cutting your nails too short.
Oh.
The face out. Oh, yeah.
Well, good luck with this cast.
Fingers crossed, Vern. Fingers crossed.
Going sideways, yeah, Vern.
It's the pink power, mate. Pink power. We nearly lost casters then. He was going underground. Grease lighting and that. I heard that whipped off. It was like a American bull whip, that was. Absolutely cracking day. But oh, look at this aeroplane. Someone going on holidays, I think. Right, so anyhow, casters, I've got an issue.
What's that, buddy?
I don't know your bloody name because I keep calling you casters. That's all I know you as.
Everybody does.
That's Matthew, I'm Josh.
Matthew. Matt. Matthew's a bit posh, is he?
What's your name, bud?
Brendan.
Normally twat or fat. But yeah. That seagull look coming up. We just fed him.
Come back from morning.
Gotta watch your bait round there, under them.
Yeah, I love seagulls.
Some of the seagulls around there got tattoos with.
I think.
They're on steroids.
Big anchors on his legs and that.
They're going where I can't afford to go, I'll tell you that for nothing. Still on it, Tom.
You're reeling at him for a while.
It was a good chuck out, mate. It was a good cast.
Yeah, that's how mine came back.
Where are you? Are you straight out?
I'm straight out here, straight.
So we'll have a cast of this. Long old walk down. Tide must be turning now. It'll be coming in. It's about 11 metre tide tonight. I shan't be here for that, which is a shame. But never mind. And we got bluey and mackerel on, bluey and squid. Bit too wet there, Tom. Don't like that. We'll cast there. Bit sinky sand down there, weren't good, didn't like it. But I saw a crab on the beach, be a hermit crab in a shell. Might go back and have a look. Yeah, so it's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. It's been a pleasure to meet you, casters. Been a pleasure to meet you, casters. I'm just saving a fish. I reckon he's gone underneath the beach. Yeah, what you do is you tend to get this patch of sand here that's all, looks as though it's all dry. But underneath there is the water that you can see here. And because it's compacted here, where I'm stood, under there it's not. So if you see an area like that, it's best not to walk on it, because it is not good. Anyhow, as I was saying, sidetracked there, it's great to see you, casters, and it was very pleasurable for you to come down on the beach. Had a good natter on and off camera, mum's the word. But yeah, no, it's great meeting you, and yeah, we'll meet up and go fishing when I come down here again. Now, tide's coming in now at long last. Time is 2 o'clock.
Just in or not? Just half clouds keep bouncing up and down.
Where are they all then? Why aren't they?
They're getting out and walking all the way down there.
Are they?
Yeah.
What, onto that point?
Yeah.
So if we'd gone and fished, did that beach ago,
Everyone's like sort of walking down.
these are solid. Look, that much. Look, I'm pulling it. Look, hardly any movement. I'm moving. Oh, it's snake.
I'm going to change mine.
Here, I ain't moved. It was nice to meet you, Alex. Yeah, and have a chat. Hope you have a good holiday in the rest of your week down there in Wales, in Swansea. So let's hope you catch some fish as well. But yeah, say hello to your boss for me as well. Be good. So basically what I've done is I've come down on holiday. I come down for the weekend with Tom, and went on a boat trip with my mate Andrew, who sorted everything out for me. Thank you very much, Andrew. It's all appreciated and we had a great time. Went back to the digs last night, food and drink, and I fell asleep on the bed because days fishing on the boat knackers you, especially when you're feeling a little bit ill of a slack tide. But yeah, we've come down here to the Knapp, which is allegedly a low water mark. Now we haven't had anything yet, and I'm now beginning to wonder whether this is the beach the English have sent, because you don't want us to catch all your fish. That's what it's feeling like at the minute. Look, the tide's all this way out. The tide it's there. When we came, the tide was up there at the stones. We ain't had a single bite, as you know. If you've got this far in the video, you will know that. And joking aside, because that isn't the case, the Knapp is renowned, I believe, as a low water mark. I would say it's pretty bloody good at high water, because the tide goes right up to the top of them rocks. So I mean, I've never fished in a beach with that much water in front of me. That would be something special to do, and I think another trip is warranted down here. So we'll fish that, and this will probably be, I'll probably do a weekend where I come down there with the old woman, and we'll sleep in the confines of the van, because that's what we enjoy doing. It's cheap and all. And yeah, no, I probably won't. But what we'll do is I'm going to fish down here at high water, bring the wife, have a bit of me and wife time, which is just nattering these days on the beach. There isn't a lot else to be done. Got to be careful what you say, ain't you? Anyhow, it's absolutely fantastic here. Everyone's enjoying themselves on the beach, kids playing. I don't know why on these bouldered beaches, but yeah, it's great. It's enjoyable. Tom's now off to do his cast. Good luck, Tom.
Thank you.
Get that, ray. This thing is, if we caught a ray and it weren't a thornback, we wouldn't know what it was. I won't be walking down there, Tom, because I've done a lot of walking today. My hip will kick in. That's all right at the minute. It's not too bad. But yeah, we met the casters, lads. Only Matt and Josh, but they didn't know I was down there until last night. They found out and come down and fish with us. It's much appreciated, Matt and Josh. It was enjoyable to meet you. And now I can contact you. I can let you know when I come down there and we can meet up and fish, so all's good. Will we catch today? Hopefully we'll pull something out. I haven't had a blank for a while now. I've now got, oh, they're going straight out. Canoeists, kayakers. I'll just put me frilly hat up. My baits aren't getting touched. Neither's is your bait, all right, Tom? So our baits aren't getting touched. They're exactly the same as when we cast out. So there's not a lot we can do. If there's nothing out there, not even a crab eating a bait, there's not a lot we can do. Tide's now on its way in. I shall probably reel in my icon rod now, get it cast out now and walk back with it, because then it'll be out quite a long way. Hopefully we'll get a fish. May even go to the dreaded 2-hook flapper, Andrew. We'll see if we got any dabs in Wales, shall we? Still a little bit on it. That's promising. First squid bait out properly now. Well, a good sliver on it, a bit bluey as well. Tide's coming in, it'll be in within a few minutes I suppose, it'll probably be in. It's coming in quite quickly. If I show you the water you might see as well. But it'll come in another 20 yards soon, we'll have to move back, so that's good. I think I'm going to keep whacking a big bait out until we get near the shore. If it don't look like we're going to get near the shore, we're putting the 2-up flapper on. Tip it off with just fishing squid. Fishing squid. It'll just be squid. We'll get a dab. If we don't get a dab, I'll tell you what I want today. I want a turbot. But ray will be good. Hound will be good. But it's just great being here, to be honest. It's now at that point in our fishing session where a fish would come in handy. Just to bump morale, because the morale of the coastline and all this posh houses here and all this greenery and cliff and all the way down there and the mansion and Tom, it's all wearing thin now, so it's a case of fish is welcome. Tom's been ready for a fish now for 2 hours, if not 2.5. You ready for a fish, Tom?
Ready for a while.
2.5 hours, I reckon. But yeah, we're still at it. Tom's got his 2-up flapper rig on. He's beating me to it. I think I might have to get mine out.
Best off.
I just want to use a 2-up flapper because I'll be told off by my mate Andrew. He'll say, "What are you using that bloody 2-up flapper in Norfolk? Wales, we have big fish here." Yeah, that wasn't a good attempt, was it? So
big fish, they got no fish.
no, they have. We caught plenty yesterday. Anyhow, I'll be back in a bit, and that'll be bare when these rods start rattling like crazy and I pull in an undulate ray. Yeah, I won't know it's an undulate ray today until I actually look it up in a book or someone tells me. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, I've just caught, just had a huge bite. Forgot to switch the camera on because we had a seagull on the line. So I had to reel it in, unhook it, got bit about 4 times for the pleasure. Don't know why they bite you, I'm only trying to help them. But he flew away, weren't too bad of an entanglement really. Just getting the 2-up flapper sorted. I've been feeding them seagulls all day, all my old bait and stuff. And I free him and he bites me. Anyhow, casters, that seagull had tattoos of anchors on its arm, on its legs. Here's a right meanie. You know the sort of mean, mate, don't you? I've a bit of a battle there. I'm not on that one either because that looks like a private jet. Just flown out of that house over there. we'll move back, and still not caught nothing. We've been using bluey and squid. Probably crack a sand eel open next. I don't think much to sand eel, but it'll be sand eel on. But we've been fishing with fish baits. The bluey's absolutely brilliant bait. It's the, I can see the blood dripping out of it now, which is a shame because it should be dripping out in the sea. But the rod that I caught the seagull on, I'll be reeling that in a minute and doing another cast, because when we get back to the rocks, if we ain't going we'll be cheeky chucking it, because we can't cast on them stones, can we, Tom?
Not one little bit, I think we're snagged up instantly.
Yeah, probably kill one another.
Yeah.
So I might have a swing around as a pendulum, but I'm not going to cast out. I'm not going to be leaving it to the last minute, but I will be swinging my weight about, practicing the swinging and the dip and all that stuff ready for when I meet up with Alan. I haven't spoken to Alan for a couple of days because I've been here, been rather busy, but I shall have a word with Alan on the phone. Hope your eyes are getting better, mate. Well, I'm saying that to the camera, I don't know, because like in 3 weeks' time this is coming out. You know, what's all that about? But there, it shows I care, doesn't it? Care and Vern. It's my caring side, Tom.
It's like a time travel,
Yeah, time traveller. Oh, we talked about it the other day, didn't we? Wish we could. There's a little dog, they keep walking away and it keeps going back to the fisherman. It wouldn't leave him alone. Put the dog on the bloody lead, mate. It's all tangled up. I wonder if that was a seagull or... Because I moved the line, didn't I?
It was that line, yeah.
Lost sight of that, went to the right, slipped on my hand.
You went like pretty much straight on. It's a good cast out as well, it's really back forward, you know where it's like. Straight into that.
Sorry about that, you've been looking at the sea. Tom will probably cut that bit out. Probably won't.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Come round there to the front.
It's in.
Take it on me.
You're in.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm the star, mate. I'm the star. Is that a ray?
I think so, yeah. Coming in backwards.
Oh, is that a different one?
I think it is.
Oh my lord! Is that a small-eyed or is that a spotted? Oh, let's get back to where.
It's a nice one, isn't it?
Can someone please tell us what that is? My first one of these I've ever caught. I think it's a spotted or a small-eyed because it's got little eyes. Absolutely cracking. Get your camera out, Tom, take a picture quick. Got it?
Yeah.
Look at that puppy. Right, grab the camera, Tom, for the release. Let's get it released. Oh, it's got ever so tiny eyes. Look at the eyes.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
But then it's spotted, so is that a small-eyed? If that's a small-eyed or a spotted, that's a first for me. Come on.
Lovely.
I think that's gone, mate, isn't it?
Definitely.
Well, I don't believe it. That's just rounded the day off for me. Now Tom needs to get one. Oh, my other one's going. I don't know what's happened, but yeah, unbelievable. Caught that on bluey and squid. So whether that's a small-eyed or a spotted, someone will say it was a blot. I don't know what it was. I would say I'd go for blonde or spotted or small-eyed. There you go. This water's flying in now, so we need to be making a move, I think. Nothing's organised for f***'s sake. Got no rigs done. Well, I have. I don't know if I'm recording, Tom.
Yeah, you are. Proudly too.
Under pressure, under pressure. Under pressure. What a beautiful fish. Can't knock that, can you? It's all, look at this worm. That'll be a big worm, won't it? Yeah, could actually pump a few worms there. I don't know if it's allowed. So many laws in that bow. But that was a little bit stressful. Caught the fish and the tide come in and... But yeah, it's either a spotted or a small-eyed, I'm calling it. Bloody brilliant. Fantastic place. Caught a special fish as well. Absolutely brilliant. That's what it's about travelling. Meet nice people, very nice people, and catch some fish in a beautiful environment like this. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, that cast went out far enough, and it went over my other line, so I just put it to the left of my other rod. What was it, do you reckon? Which rod was it?
I think it was the blue one.
Right. It might just be a bit too slacked on. Got a good bait on it. Right, I need to get that bait changed now, so we've got 2 rigs ready to go. Because if a fish are going to come on, that casting goes well. Rushing around, panicking, yeah. Now you, Tom, you've got to catch one now.
I know, I chucked that one out, that was a bit of a rubbish one. But to be fair, all the rubbish ones that I've done so far have been the ones that I've caught the best on.
You'll catch one. They're going to be coming in now, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, that had tiny eyes, that. So it's either a small-eyed or a spotted, but someone will say then it's a hornback. But
No,
it can't be.
No.
Can't be, can it?
No
It can't be.
prawns on it at all.
No, it didn't have any fawns.
No, none at all.
That's why I cradled it with love and care and attention, like I did the seagull as well. Right, we'll bring you back. It's getting exciting. Well, I'm up on these rocks now, and you know how bad these rocks are for me. But I'm now carrying my fishing rod and everything. How Graham Pullen of TA Fishing clambers all over these rocks. He doesn't do fish this beach. There's beaches on the coast over that way in England where he does fish, and he walks over these boulders. There's a band of them of about 20 yards, and then they go to smaller ones. We need to make sure the water comes up enough over these boulders so we don't get snagged up, because we're losing the gear. That is the end of casting off a beach. So everything else from now on, Alan, is cheeky chucks, because you ain't taught me the pendulum yet, mate. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way back. I'll drop down to 1 rod, put 1 rod away, but before I do I'm going to have a swing of a lead. But it all depends where, if I can get a foothold on the floor. So the time now is 15:46. 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. If we left now, we'd get them at 8. So we aren't going to be fishing much longer. It'd be lovely to fish right up, but that ain't going to happen. Oh, once you get going, you've just got to keep going until you can stop. So yeah, it would be nice to carry on fishing and fish it over high. It's a big tide, or I don't know, it seems a big tide to me. It's fishermen still coming. They're going down that way. That fisherman up there has just fell over. He's just walking along there. Yeah, that fisherman over there has just fell over. Dropped his rods and fell over. And that was on the smaller stones, the same stuff as what I fell. Andrew said to me, be careful them stones because they go from under your feet. Be nice to pull another. Get two today. Tom hasn't had one yet. It'd be great for Tom to catch a fish. He's got sand eel on now. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? I've got sand eel out there as well. I've got a bluey and squid, and I've just done 2 more baits. But when you look at the time, with it being, what's the time? Nearly 4 o'clock. And you've got 4 hours travelling home at the best. It's trouble is, if we start catching loads of fishing, and won't go at all, have we? So anyhow, I'm going to watch these rods and bring you back in a bit. Nearly 4 o'clock. So that's 8 o'clock on earliest. We're in the van now.
From the van, have you?
Yeah, that's what I've done, yeah. A bluey and squid. I've caught a bluey and squid, that's the last bit of bluey. I've caught, mate, you know. It would be nice to catch 2 or 3 ton, but that bluey and squid did it, didn't it?
Well, actually hoping the one that's already out will do it.
Make sure when you put that hook through, that the shank of the hooks go through on the squid side.
Yeah.
And if you go through with your hook, so it's in the bottom of that pointy bit of the squid, so your shank's right up the bluey, and then you can tie it round the bluey and round the shank, so it's right good, and you've got a bit of squid hanging off the end.
Yeah.
I just thought about the time and getting home 8 o'clock and started thinking, now we need to be going, but then I thought, you know, it. I don't know if you're alright, but
I'm more than happy.
I don't think we'll be here at 6, put it that way. 7, 8, 9, 10. What fall is it?
Everyone's coming now.
The one behind us, how is it coming down? It doesn't matter if they fish 10 yards now because they're only chucking out short.
I've roped the rocks already.
You up?
Roped the rocks already.
It is raining, isn't it?
It is.
Ain't going to be long, is it? It's still going to be a shower.
Not quite what it says.
There's nothing there, look, Tom. There's not many fish about to say that we've just had one.
Not for anyone, I don't think. I think you're the only one who's catch.
I don't want to reel them in yet because they're the last ones out, and they're a long way out, aren't they? But all the fish could be in the front here. But if they aren't pulling anything out, Tom, that's recording. Yeah. So yes, you would have heard me say, I think I can smell weed, which is what we can smell. There's not a problem with smelling weed at all. But, and I will say but, I don't want to sniff it. And that's my opinion. They're always downwind. I'm always downwind from them, that's the problem. The water is at the cobbles now, as you can see. Waters at the cobbles. This camera's been running for ages. Tom will sift through this segment, won't you, Tom? Tom, you'll check this segment, won't you? Yeah, so Tom, you see it now. There you go. He can sort that bit out. It's all that bit from behind that, Tom, just because 3 weeks' time's a long time. But it's great. The wind's picked up a little bit, not too bad. Tom's moved to the right of me now, because that's what we decide to do. If you're not catching, move. So Tom's there, we'll see what happens. I'm not on that one either. You remember when you was that old and a twat?
Oh, yeah.
So do I. Forgive me for saying this, but this is how I feel at the minute. The only children I like are my own children, and I'll just leave it at that because I have to put up with them. Nah, still got bait on. It was still fishing, put it that way. think once you're off these boulders, it'd be right fishing here, but it's totally different fishing on these boulders. Totally different. Daddy brought his kids down just to bring them over to me. He's now gone. And why not? He got a few minutes peace, didn't he? At my my expense. So all's good in love and war, isn't it? Right, we'll get this cut off and changed, and I'll bring you back when I'm fishing again.
Sent it right into that wave.
Did I?
Yeah. It looked quite good, that.
I think you're getting good. Spoilt on holding this coast, aren't we, wherever we go?
Yes, we are. Very much so.
But it's been a good beach, hasn't it, really, to be honest?
Yeah. No, not bad.
For the amount of cars you say that are there.
It's been
Wait.
quite scenic. Scenery's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. There's plenty of people on there enjoying themselves.
Yeah, yeah. Terrible stuff, that.
What? Sand hill?
Yeah.
I'm not keen on it, Tom, to be honest. Some people swear by it, don't they? I don't. But there, we used them. Big baits. With my sore toe,
I've been doing alright.
these stones are now, every time we put your foot in it, they're pushing on it, and it's like, oh. I'll be glad when we're on these little ones. But you still got to walk down over these big ones, haven't you?
You do.
So I've got one more cast. How many you got?
One more.
Should we call that it then?
Yeah, I think so.
We could be here for another 3 hours and then catch 2 fish or 1 fish, and we could have been 2 hours down the road, couldn't we, soon? Well, I think we've had a good crack at it.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely a good crack. He's pendulum, look. Snapped off. And we're in danger zone there. Fucking idiot like that, guys. Sorry, Tom, I know you're going to bleep that out, but his drop was that long. He's on a steep incline beach, and the weight would have hit them stones.
Yeah.
And he's now. What's the point?
No, there's no point in that.
You're in. How much water do you think you're in there now? 2 meters? Probably 30 yards out. We're in 2 meters.
Yeah.
What's the point? There's only me that's caught on this beach today. You know.
Master.
Alan said to me that if you cast doing a pendulum like what he was doing there,
Yeah.
there should be no right here because it's
Because of that.
dangerous. He does it again, pulls that down.
And them legs are like bullets as well, aren't they?
Oh. Must be going over 100 mile an hour. Bloody cricket ball goes over 100 mile an hour, isn't it? Well, I've enjoyed myself, mate. There's time yet. You've got that cast out now. There's another cast to do. I've got one more to do. So when I reel the other one in, I'll put that out, and then I shall, as I reel them in, I'll put them away. But still got a chance of getting another. Tide's coming in. We shouldn't lose our lives by bloody plonker with the casting.
See if he's makes it.
No, I don't think. I think he just cheeky chucks it, swings it. I mean, with the people that congregated as this is, if this was a sandy beach, you'd just do a Brighton cast or something. Look, he's checking his eyes. I bet you his line has got caught around his eyes.
Which is even worse, you're not waiting for the release now.
Well, it always comes down the beach, straight down there. It's in it's on the weed.
Probably was.
It is.
Yeah, because they just come down.
Right, anyhow, that's us. We're finished doing old Mother Hubbard, sat in a cupboard, gossiping over the bloody garden fence. We've got 2 baits out there. We're in deep water now. And I've got 1 more bait to chuck out. See what we get. Well, I've seen many things fishing, and I know people like to take pictures of fish, but oh my god, we've just seen someone, and I know it happens, we all know it happens, we don't go on about it. Fish get dragged up the beach, big cobbly beach, ray dragged up beach, then they have to weigh it. This ray, I have had bigger flounders than this ray. They've weighed it, pictures, 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 moved, more pictures. He started to walk down to the water and then got called back for more pictures. Walked down to the water's edge, a metre and a half away from where the pebbles aren't even wet, and chucked it in the water, and then stood and watched it for about 5 minutes, because obviously it was floundering in the rocks in the water. You can't ride it, can you? It's not worth spoiling your day, of it. You just can't ride it. Some people like taking pictures, some people like weighing them. I ain't bothered, you know. I will measure a fish, that it's measured. I have took pictures, but it's 1 picture. I mean, how many pictures do you need? I mean, if it's Kylie Minogue, you might want 50 pictures, mightn't you? But a fish? Come on. We're still there. It is now sit rep time. 27 minutes past 5. And all's quiet on the rods. There is fish about. We've run out of bluey and sand eels now. We're on the squid. I've got 1 more cast to do. And that's a full squid with tentacles and the head on, Andrew. So I'll be reeling that in like now. I don't know how Somerset Tony coops on them boulders that he fish on.
Massive under there.
They're like them at the bottom, but bigger.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Yeah. You'd be going to the hospital, Tom. Alan, you're going to have to cut my arm off. I have to keep a watch out for the Manchester Mafia, Tom. My arm's gone. Did I say I was going to chuck out short?
You did, yeah. That was miles.
Tom, how many pictures were took?
I think probably a full photo album.
Full photo album, that's on an SD card. Or it could have been an iPhone, couldn't it? Now tide's in, that's my last cast. Unless I put 2 squid's heads on and chuck it short like I said I was going to do. And then they'll all get reeled in at the same time, both reels were coming. Anyhow, I'm going to have a chin wag with Tom, which he finds right exciting because Tom's had to put up with me.
Reel my interest.
You've had to put up with me for how long?
2 days now.
It's his 3rd day, isn't it? Yeah. 3rd day he's put up with me. Just like I've been with him for an hour, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah. I can't wait to go back to work.
I can't help thinking we've had our fish, mate.
Yeah, I think
We came, we conquered though, didn't we?
I mean, we did.
2 hook flapper didn't do out.
5 and that.
Didn't have a worm on it though.
That's it. I mean, that's the problem.
You know that cut from that line on the conger?
Yeah.
I just shoved that in it.
Did you?
As it come out, it went in it. That weren't good. That was my 2.
Ow.
Oh, Jesus wept, I need to get off that bit. Get off. I'm gonna put that rod away, move the stuff up, and then we'll think about reeling the last one in, and that'll be it, I reckon. So see you in a bit. I feel like out, Tom. No. Well, mate, we came and we tried.
Exactly, I went out.
Yeah. There's nothing there, is there?
No.
I would say night time. Water's reasonably clear. Night time, this will start fishing its head off.
Yeah, I reckon so.
But he enjoyed it at the Knapp.
It's been nice, yeah. It's been nice just sort of sitting and just chilling and
Yeah.
trying to fish.
You've been fishing, mate.
That's been good.
Just haven't been catching.
Yeah, that's it.
I only just did catch, you know. I'll tell you what. Ooh. My feet are so sore now that it's hard work walking on this. So anyhow, I'm going to reel mine in. We'll put you there. We'll put you up there, in fact. Well, my bait is the same as what Tom's was. It's certainly the same as I put it out, really. So, yeah, my feet hurt, my legs hurt, everything hurts. Feeling it a little bit, but it's been a great day. It's been sunny, met casters. It's great meeting you casters, Matt and Josh. I've had a great day here with Tom anyhow. You've had a good day, Tom?
It's been a nice day.
Yeah.
Weather's been alright as well. I put the kettle to one part, but other than that, it's been alright.
And I've been a roughy tufty. I've been in this red top all day. But no, yeah, it's great meeting Matt and Josh. Thanks for coming down, Andrew, and giving us some bait. So that was much appreciated, and thank you for the box. It's brilliant. Thanks for everything you've done this weekend, Andrew. It's been much appreciated. Been looking forward to it, and it's all lived up to expectations. It's been fantastic. Wales is a beautiful country. It's got a good road system down south anyhow. Just shame about them putting up everything at 40 and 50 mile an hour, but good roads, good beaches, good coves everywhere, great on the boat, sea leopard, check it out. And it's been brilliant. I've caught my spotted ray, I think it is, and it's just been brilliant. I haven't ever caught a spotted ray. It's nice to catch something different. And look at this. It's just absolutely unbelievable. Even got greenery. So yeah, so this is it. This is the Knapp in South Wales, and this is Verns fishing the Knapp. You've seen it. I hope you've got this far. Hope you enjoy it. If you like this channel, subscribe. If you don't, thank you for the view if you've got this far. And next time I see you, it will be on a beach. So I'll see you anon. See you later. Look at them all. I fucking love these old stuff. Oh, this is still on. I'm not putting it away. Anyhow, see you anon.
Nice work!